Hello, this is MARA SCULLION. I am in this class and I will be showing you my chart for how I decide to communicate digitally based on the situation. The first question I ask is if it is a work place, professional setting, whether that be like bank or school or work, any of those. I'm sure most of you get the gist. And we'll go down the yes side first. So if the answer is yes on if it's a professional work setting, then your second question would be, is this going to be formal or going to be more relaxed? So am I going to be asking my boss for a raise, or am I going to be sending them something that isn't formal or going to be risky if I don't send a formal message? And so I go no, and so then I would just email them the questions I had, and I would follow all the rules from, that LinkedIn Learning we watched about making sure it's not too brief to where it's concerning, but informative enough to where, they know what's up. And then if it is formal, I would try and get in the, and then the right track would be, going in person, and that would be something that's more urgent and serious. And then if it wasn't as urgent, or if I wasn't there in person, I would call them. The next route I would go would end up being the no on if it's a workplace, school, or professional setting. And then I would look into, is it formal? And then I would say yes or no. Yes, if it's formal, say I need to go ask my mom for gas money, then I probably wouldn't text her that. I would go to her house or call her. Vice versa, if it's going to be something that is not formal, like if I'm just asking my friend, hey, do you want to go to the movies tonight? I can text them. And then of course, if it's someone that I don't know too personally, but again, it's not formal, I'm just sending like out a message like, hey, you're invited to this party, I'll go ahead and email it to them. But that just, again, depends on the relationship. And so all these bottom sections, I think it's important to note how a lot of them are dependent on your relationship with people. And I've been seeing a few classmates get into that in their lectures. But I thought it was something important to note, that relationship is something that I help use to define these bottom parts right here. That's pretty much my basic go-to section. Depending on how I talk in them is based on the relationship as well, and that was covered in the LinkedIn Learning. But this is pretty much my flow chart. Seems pretty similar to your guys's.